What's up, Salt Strong Nation? Joe Simons, like diamonds. Huge news. I am so pumped about this one. This is probably the most requested thing we hear at Salt Strong from our viewers, our audience, our insiders like you is how can we fish with Joe and Luke? How can we go out there and win a trip? Here is your chance. And I'm not talking about, oh, we're going to go fish for a couple hours. I'm talking about a trip for two, you and a guest, entire weekend. We're going to go rent a house on an island and do it up. I'm talking about an adventure, memories that will last for a lifetime. We're pumped about this as well. So this is your chance. It's completely free to enter. You only have to do one really small thing, which will probably take you all of 3 minutes. So here is the backstory. We have a podcast. You can see it right here. It's called the Salt Strong Fishing Podcast. It just so happens that it's the #1 most downloaded saltwater fishing podcast on all of Apple iTunes, which is awesome. We are starting to get some amazing guests. We're talking to some big names coming up soon, guys like, Bill Dance, some of the legends out there, and even some really interesting things like, how to build your own fishing rod and boat building and all the electronics, all the stuff that I know we're all interested because I'm hearing from you. And what I found is the first question, especially these bigger names, they even have agents who are saying, all right, how many downloads do you have? And we could prove that. The next question is, how many reviews do you have? Look at that. It's embarrassing, and it was our own fault because we never asked for it. We've never asked on any podcast episode to, we asked a couple times to subscribe. We never said leave us a review. Shame on us. And to put in perspective, one episode, number 132 as I record this, and I had one episode in particular, I asked people, I gave my email at the end of it and asked people for feedback. I got well over 150 emails from that one episode alone. My inbox was flooded for 48 hours. And yet we only have 160 reviews. And the good news is they're mostly all 5 stars. So here is what we are asking from you. And here's how you can win a chance to fish with my brother Luke and I for a weekend, a trip for 2. So here's the deal. All we want, and this is the whole month, the entire month of September 2019, you have to do this. I would do it today. Do not forget. And you need to go to iTunes. This does not count for Stitcher. This does not count for Pandora, any other crazy places that this podcast is on. It has to be on iTunes only. And I'm going to put a little link. You're going to see a button down below where you can go in there and click that button and it'll take you to this page. If you already have an Apple account, an iTunes account, then great. It's going to look just like this and you're going to hit subscribe. So you have to hit subscribe first. And then right here are the reviews. And all you do is go to this little tab right here, ratings and reviews, and you type write a review. And that is where you would put your information. I'm not logged in on this computer, so I don't have it in here. But you'd put it in there. If you're already logged in, boom, it's going to just take you right to a place where you can leave a review. And if not, you can create an Apple ID completely for free. Now, all you have to do is write it. What I found is it takes sometimes up to 10 minutes to an hour for Apple to make sure it's a legit review and post it. So you might want to do it, refresh it in 30 minutes, an hour, meaning you're not going to see it right away. Don't freak out. And then all you have to do is take a screenshot of your review and then email it to fish@saltstrong.com. And that can even be with your phone. You can actually just take a picture of it. If you don't know how to screenshot, take a picture and email that, once again, to fish@saltstrong.com. Obviously, I can't tell you it has to be a 5-star review, but we would really appreciate a 5-star review. And start listening to these podcasts. If you're not into podcasting yet, according to my little phone here, I have listened to well over 100 hours this year of podcasts. It's just, I do it in my car, and even working out, it's a great time to, where I can still be focused on the road and still hear great conversations about fishing. I like to listen to stuff on business and leadership and faith. But I'm telling you, if you like fishing at all, which I assume you do because you're getting this video, you're on our subscriber list, and you want to hear some amazing interviews coming up and just want to help us out and be part of us and get the opportunity. I mean, right now it's between basically 160 people as of right now. If we shut this sucker down, it's not like trying to win the lottery where you're between 1 and 500 million. This is going to be pretty good chances to win this trip. And all we ask once again is to subscribe and to leave a review, take some kind of snapshot or screenshot, and then email it to fish@saltstrong.com. This has to be done in the month of September. And what we're going to do once we have all those in there, we're going to go check them to make sure, and by the way, I know the question is going to come up, hey, what if I'm already one of these 160 people? Then yes, take a screenshot of it, and it needs to match your name. Like we need to be able to prove that it's you. You can't just go take a screenshot of someone else's. We're going to be looking at these because this is a big trip. This is going to be a pretty cool opportunity for someone. So just make sure it's you. We will be checking this stuff. So like, for instance, we saw 2 people screenshot this. We're going to be doing some investigating to see who's the real person and who's the fake. So once again, this is your chance to win a trip with us, completely free, trip for 2, fishing for a weekend on a private island, and we are going to have an amazing time. All you have to do is click the button down below. You will see a link to go here to iTunes. iTunes only, that is the one caveat, and to subscribe to the Salt Strong Fishing Podcast and leave a nice review, take a screenshot, send it in to fish@saltstrong.com, and then sometime in that first week of October, once we get all of these in, we verified them all, we will do a random drawing. We'll probably do it live so you guys can see it live and pick someone, and this is going to be awesome. I cannot wait to see who wins. I cannot wait to take this trip, and we'll obviously work around you. It's just going to be one person, meaning you, that wins. We will work around you and your guest. It's not going to be a specific weekend you have to take it or you lose it. This will be around your calendar, making sure it matches up with ours. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much. Happy Labor Day. We're entering now getting close to the fourth quarter, the very end of the year, where year is just flying by, and I cannot wait to see who wins this trip, and I cannot wait to do it myself. I'm really, really pumped because Luke and I have been talking about this for quite some time, and we'll film the whole thing, and I mean, it'll be really, really awesome. So that's it. Everyone click down below right now, get on iTunes, subscribe, and leave us a review. Let's see how many reviews we can get here in the month of September, and then pick one name, one lucky winner to go fishing with us on all expenses paid trip. That's it, guys. Peace. I'm out. Click down below now.